write down Elite Online Publishing. And you should check these folks out, check them out in a major way, because they will help you build your audience by being best-selling authors. Yeah. That's what you should do. Demetrius, you're going to be one, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I just learned that not only am I a one-time, a two-time, a three-time, four-time, five-time, I'm actually a 6-time #1 best-selling author, which is kind of cool and all in its right. But I'm not saying no applause. It's not needed. I'm talking about this is us, closed group, and internationally live there. But this is about growing our business. That's what I'm talking about. So don't worry about me and whatever. It has nothing to do with it. What I'm saying is you need to use this stuff. And whatever you're using, whether it's author, being an author, best-selling author, or whatever system you want to use to market yourself, to get out there, to meet new people, more people. How many are sick of doing this? You meet people, and they want all of your time, all of your effort, all of your expertise, and how much they really want to pay for that is what? Nothing, zero. So stop doing that. Start meeting people who really want to follow you. So not only am I 6-time national #1 best-selling author, but I'm actually a #1
bestseller internationally.
International best-selling author now. So they're buying this book internationally now. That is because of you all sharing this yesterday and today. So I appreciate your help. Thank you. Give it up for Melanie for doing this and the Elite Online Publishing. And I really appreciate you guys. And quick word you'd like to share.
Yeah, if you're wondering like, hey, I want to write a book, I'm not an author, so I'm going to tell you a very quick story. A good friend of mine, Mario Ficini, he failed English not once, not twice, but 3 times, and he is a best-selling author 2 times over. So what he did is he recorded his book. A lot of you are great at talking. Someone talks to your story, you're at a dinner party, you can tell them everything you do, you tell them your expertise, you give away your information for free all the time. So if you record it, you can have it transcribed. We have a team of ghostwriters and editors that you can use to make it smooth and streamlined and turn it into a book. Another way you can write a book, how many of you have newsletters? How many of you have blog posts? How many of you maybe have content that's sitting around? You can repurpose that. 2 guys had some blog posts called The Minimalist, and what they did is said, you know, we can maybe make a book out of these blogs. So they compiled and curated some of their best blogs, made a book, made it a bestseller, and then guess what? If you go to Netflix, there's a movie called The Minimalist. Now, they would have never got the movie from their blog, but they got the movie from the book, but it was the same content that they used 3 times and monetized it. So you can use it over and over and over again. The first book that well, you guys are real estate people. A lot of real estate people still in here? Yeah. Okay, so I had my license. I was parked with a friend of mine who was a broker. I'm not really doing much with it. Girlfriend called me that I know from Michigan. She's like, you know, you should go with Keller Williams. You can learn a lot of stuff because you're in the speaker circuit. You're doing that. Even if you don't sell, I think it'd be worth it to use their tools that they have there. All right. So I go over there, I go to their team meeting, and I tell the guy, yeah, I'm going to sign on. And I said, oh, I forgot to give you. This is one of my books. I'm a best-selling author. Oh my gosh, you're a best-selling author. I've never been to a team meeting. Nobody knows me there. He announces to the whole audience that's there, we have a best-selling author that's joining our team. Now, besides that, so he's hacking my book. He takes my book a step further. He hacks it, all the new recruits that are coming in. He's saying, we have a best-selling author as one of our agents. Like, that raises their status. So he's using my book for his business to get more business. So just think of it, what it does for your business if you have a book. It's not about the book sales that you have. It's about how you leverage the book as an advertising tool to open those doors. A great mentor of ours ran into Richard Dreyfuss. We're all the age, you know, Richard Dreyfuss, famous actor. He was sitting in first class and they had a layover and he's like, oh man, Richard Dreyfuss. He pulled out his book and his book was about social media marketing. He circled a page that he thought would be great for him. He went up and introduced himself, and he did some research while he was on the layover. You know, what else does he do? And he found out he had a nonprofit. So he went and introduced himself. He says, hey, my wife does a nonprofit, and I want to give you my book. On page 34, there's some great information that we use for our nonprofit that has really helped out a lot, and I'm just a big fan. So they went their separate ways. Before the plane got back to get loaded, he said, listen, I just read page 34. You're my new best friend. Let's go up. I'm upgrading you to first class. I want you to sit next to me. And then he hired him as a consultant because of his book. So one client, what's one client worth? to get to pay to be an author to make your business better. So you guys have a great time. I got to catch a plane. I would love to give you like 10 more minutes of content, but I can't because I got to go to the airport. But I encourage you all to repurpose your content and write a book and use it for your business.
Yeah. Rock and roll. Give it up for Melanie Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. International guru she is. That's what she is.